But it is our Refin Rewatch. Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, from SummerSlam 2012. The match link is in the description of this episode. So if you would like to watch along with us, feel free. Looking forward to this. We will be hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play.
You have to wonder what the condition is of Jericho. Is he 100% heading into this matchup?
So,
Both
referee
these guys
John.
are jacked, by the way. They're both
Oh,
jacked.
hell yeah. Well, keep in mind, John Cone is the referee for this match.
Whatever
So
happened to that guy?
I think he's working somewhere, I think. So we got the tape here on Chris Jericho's ribs, really selling the attack from Dolph Ziggler previously.
Oh, I forgot the association with Vicky Guerrero.
Oh yeah, Vicky Guerrero was the
And at this time, too, Dolph is the holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase. He won it previously at Money in the Bank in July. This is in August of 2012.
real quick on that spot where I love how Cone was in the corner. They move into the corner. Cone dives out of the way quickly and gets out of the way. So kudos to that for getting out of the way.
Speedy.
I got to tell you, I know we're reviewing the match, but I got to give John his credit too. He was, I don't want to say underrated, but underappreciated. I think.
100% unrated and underappreciated for sure.
Yep.
He I love how his intensity. You watch him. He's moving. He's watching. He's moving back and forth. He's getting in the spot. Like he's making sure he's around.
Yes.
And where he needs to be, and he's getting out of the way.
Yes.
As well. As he just
Well, and
did
that's
it
something,
again.
too, when you got two of the speed, you got, Dolph is definitely one of the faster guys in the rings, and Jericho at this time, he still can go with the best of them. And, you got to stay in ring shape, too, as a referee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Don't I know?
But, well, you got to say Jack there, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I feel like Ziggler may be, Nick Nemeth in TNA world, may be more like jacked and cut now than he was in 2012.
He was still developing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys a question. Just watching him here, old Nick Nemeth here, or a younger Nick Nemeth from years ago. Does he remind you of anybody, his in-ring?
He reminds me of Sean.
Sean and Billy Gunn.
I got another one.
Guys, see, so it wasn't just me. Sean was the immediate guy I was thinking of. But now that you say Billy Gunn.
Yep, Billy Gunn.
Yeah, a smaller version, definitely.
Yeah, smaller. Yeah, of course.
Man, Billy Gunn is so deceptively big.
He is.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
So I
really good in the ring too.
he looks big
I have
on
another
TV,
one.
but then you look at him, holy.
Yeah, and then he's
even bigger.
About you talk about his selling, too. I see a little bit of Kurt Hennig in there, too.
There we go. I love how. So right now Jericho's on the outside. Cone is counting. He's making a nice, solid, loud count. He's making
himself
it
big.
Yep. Now obviously
Dolph
Ziggler
goes out.
so therefore he breaks that count. So he's going to start
Reset.
over.
Yep. He's got to have to reset now.
And he hasn't start. He gave him another minute, so he's doing the right thing, giving him a second before he starts to count. His cadence is really good too. John Cone's cadence.
It's consistent.
Is great.
It's consistent, though.
And believe it or not, his cadence even got better down the road. His cadence is not. He got a better cadence years later. So this is 2012. So it was still good.
He had some good.
Because when did he? Was he there when? I don't think he was there when you were there, Brian. But was he there towards the end of when you were there, Jimmy?
Yep.
John Cone, that is.
Yes.
Fun fact.
John was there when I was there at some point.
Yeah.
Met
Oh, he
him
was?
and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact. His counts. This is just something people need to know. His counts on the ropes in the corners, or when people's in the corners, or his counts. The way he counts the Cone. It's I modeled that into mine, so mine's very similar to John's because that's who I watched and copied.
I thought you watched Earl, you liar.
No, Earl made it better. I just watched.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
but to what you said, what he does is he makes it so that the people are aware where he is and that he is counting as opposed to doing it, to the side. I've seen some guys do it to the side. He does it high.
Yep, brings it down low. That's what. If you watch me today compared to even back in the day, but you'll see you're like, oh, I can see a similar. That's where I got it from. And just had a Hebner help make it a little more crisper.
These fans, I'm gonna ignore you. These fans are really buzzing for this.
I did say had a Hebner, so that was on you for thinking the wrong one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
just tell everybody to do a watch along before I got there and after.
100%. I don't want people to watch anything before at all. Terrible.
Me either. They may think Earl did it.
But it's something that all three of you have said in the time of this show is like when you're doing those counts, you want not only people at ringside to see it, but you want got people in the upper deck to see it too.
Real quick, I want to comment on that because Dolph did the Jericho pose where he flexes he puts his foot on you and flexes to mock Jericho. But I love Coma's in the corner, the other side. The shoulders are facing the hard cam. He slid around and got in the spot before he started counting, where some people would just drop and count where they're at and kind of be in the way. He made sure he was at the shoulders and out of the way too before he counted. It was great.
Yeah, despite the hard camera, because the hard camera, there's a lot of guys now that don't want to block the hard camera at all.
But when you have to for the count, and that's something that when you have as many cameras as WB does, you can justify getting away with it. Now, if you're at an indie show and they only have one camera, then chances are you can't do that.
That hard buckle, real quick that Dolph just took.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof. Yeah.
Right.
That was a Billy Gunn-esque right there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's one of those things you start seeing them modeling their movesets after a number of people.
By the way, Nick Nimitz said we need to go hard on Cone and don't go easy on him. So
don't worry, I'm watching.
I don't know what that all means, but
I'm watching.
Huh. Interesting. Huh. We'll have to watch.
It's clearly a joke.
Okay. This is for Nick Nemeth then, if he wants us to go. John Cone's sideburns are too long.
There you go. They are long. I did notice that too. They are a little
crap.
long.
Now I'm not gonna be able to not see it. Thanks, Jimmy.
I was gonna say something, but I just refrained. Oh, the famouser.
Speaking of Billy Gunn.
Speaking of Billy Gunn. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how he slid in?
I like that.
I love the slide in.
He slid through the hard camera. He didn't slide and stop.
Yes, exactly.
Who did your dad ever do that, Brian? Or he slid? Or he jumped?
Only by accident.
No, we all slide. I mean,
yes.
it's just different ways of sliding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dolph getting some good heat right here. Now, I'm assuming Dolph is the heel.
The heel,
yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Can you tell by the way he's working?
I could, but I mean, I didn't know if it was a baby versus baby. You never know sometimes.
And you got to admit, Jericho is one of those guys. He just turns it on. Doesn't matter, heel, baby face.
Oh, great falsy.
I really love Cone's really high counts. I love that.
Yes. His high cadence is great. He pulls full range of motion all the way back.
You must have learned it from Earl.
Yeah, by God, he didn't learn it from me.
No, we haven't.
See, have you noticed one thing though about John this entire match?
He's out of the way.
Yeah.
And not only that, he has not taken his eyes off the guys.
Yes, not at all. He's kept it. He's
Zero.
Watched it. Yep.
Focus.
But you see him going up and down
entire
too.
Match.
But you see him moving, like squatting up and down. He's just not standing upright either.
Well, no, he's in the action. He's there.
Yeah.
He's ready to call the match. Like
See, that's one of the things, Daniel. When we were there, and the young fellow that had the tryout.
Yeah.
In Brampton.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we mentioned to him.
We did. Yeah, we did.
I know he was trying to stay out of the way, but wasn't moving enough.
Wasn't moving, and it was too. It wasn't believable that you're really caring about the match.
And I love the fact he's not overselling the boys' moves, but he does sell slightly, which we all do.
He registers.
Yes.
I learned that one from Jimmy.
Oh God, how many teachers did you have?
How much time do you have?
I don't. Obviously not enough referees.
Ooh, yeah.
Who trains you? Oh, I got 15 referees I can name to you right now.
Yeah. Me too. my biggest trainer, Bronco Lubitsch.
Oof. That was the easy way to be trained. Count with your foot, kid.
That's where I learned to stomp.
Big hurricanrana from the top. Jericho, slow crawl for the.
Look at this.
See this finish. Not bad.
See?
It's like you said, Brian. He's getting those high counts.
He has a tail though. He does have a tail. I don't know if you saw it, Jim.
It's a tiny one.
There's a tiny one.
I said, but you know what's funny? He got rid of it later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching what I'm watching, Daniel. I don't know what
I know. I'm talking about
right here. You'll see it. Yep.
No, I see it. But what I'm saying is, he got rid of it later. He didn't have that tail later. He got somebody corrected him or fixed it, or maybe he did. Maybe he noticed it.
And no, I'm not telling you guys that's out there watching. I'm not telling you.
No.
You
Why
figure it
aren't
out.
you telling him? No, don't even try to figure it out. But why aren't you telling him, Brian?
Because I protect the business, and B, it's never seen every match you ever watch with him again. You'll never not see it.
Exactly.
These go, they're going at a quick pace too, man. I love this.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
he's
quick, but they're taking their time as well.
They are. They're selling enough.
But he's
I just can't
moving,
get
but
used
he's
to
staying
Jericho
out of the
with-
camera. Ooh,
I just can't
Yep,
get
there
used
you
to
go.
Jericho with short hair.
Ooh, and I love
I
that.
like the way he
I like
did the
side-
reverse. He did
I
the
love-
reverse.
I love the slight. Oh,
What he did, Daniel, what you're saying, I think, I'm sorry. He was in the Harkan way where you're not supposed to go the opposite way, but he knew the shot was going to be the other way, went around, which to me was very good. Very
yeah,
good.
but also something else he did too. When what's his name? When ran into him slightly, Jericho. He moved out of the way, but Jericho just happened to hit his knee. He kind of like grabbed his knee for a second, like, oh, I was close, just to register that he almost got hit.
Yeah.
Right.
it was a code break. No, is that something that you guys, all three of you, in your you go in those production meetings and you see where these shots are going to be, so you can prepare yourself for it?
Not in the production meeting. You go over those after.
No, that's a different situation. That's blocking during rehearsals and stuff.
See, and that's
Oh, okay.
one of the great things when you have a great director and a great camera crew, is for them to be able to call shots like ready camera 2, go camera 2, whatever.
right.
Yeah.
They're ahead of it, and plus they also talk to the agents to look for specific things.
Right.
And
That
then
makes
you
sense.
learn.
spot
you
here.
learn-
We got a
you learn-
spot here.
You learn the red light. You learn the red light.
Yep.
I like his
good.
That was
positioning
a
there.
good one.
Great Fosse.
Good Fosse.
Great
Yeah,
Fosse.
That was a good one.
I like that positioning too. Ooh,
Into the old school post.
He's
Yeah.
still. That's a move
Balls
that
of Jericho.
that I'm not gonna say that's a move that Nick likes, but that's a move that Nick likes.
he's
It's
done
a
it
move.
before. He's done it a couple
Thing-
times.
Good thing you didn't say that.
Oh, and he taps.
There he goes. He taps to the walls of Jericho.
After hitting in the post.
Yes.
Yes.
Key. That's
And
key.
a
Makes
distraction.
sense.
And a distraction by
Vicky.
Vicky Guerrero was not enough. Awesome match, man.
Awesome
Cohn's got
match.
John
Really.
Cohn's got a very Superman Clark Kent look going on right there.